What is your name?
Susan.
And are you an Auntie Jane?
Yes.
What was the name of your project?
Operation Armrest Anarchy.
And what was the inspiration for your project?
Well, the chairs needed redoing, and I saw a chair that had patchwork fabric on it, and I thought that I could do that.
You really thought you could do that?
I did. I thought, easy, because I've been in the textile and apparel business, and I understand fabrics and pattern mixing, and that was
Oh, you really
easy for
think
me.
you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, show us the materials you got for your project.
Okay, well, let's start here with the base fabric being burgundy, and that's down here at the end. And I took everything off of this color, and the next fabric that I used had some sage and tan in it.
Sage, is that a very wise fabric?
Well, sage is a color, and sage is like a light olive.
Uh-huh.
And so I mixed it with the tan and with the burgundy, which ties back to the solid fabric. I used that solid fabric quite a bit, so here's another piece of it, which ties into this burgundy piece that's like a brocade kind of a fabric, a pattern.
Is that like a brooch?
No, brocade is like a style or a pattern. And here we have ecru, which is a light beige, sage, and tan again on a burgundy background. And picking up the ecru, that lighter beige, we have a fabric here that works back to the sage and the tan, only this time it's an ecru ground color.
And you thought that would be good, huh?
Yes, it mixes in, it has a flow. Each pattern works back to the pattern before and would make a nice patchwork feeling without the fabric and color competing one against the other.
What are you talking about?
So everything is compatible. All the fabrics are compatible and go with each other.
Oh, okay. Like an online dating type of thing.
Yes, where people have things in common, so you think it goes together.
I see. And what went wrong with your project?
Well, I got to thinking about the armrests of the chair, and there were some smaller pieces of fabric that you have in the fabric books where I could use those for the armrests. So, for example, here's a piece that's all cut up, and I thought these would be great for the armrests. Again, some smaller pieces like this, and some smaller pieces that kind of coordinate back. These are different patterns where you wouldn't want so much of that pattern. And so I started laying things out on the chair. This is the original pattern. And then here's a pattern that would be good for the back. And then I started working with the armrest fabrics. And here's how one would lay out. It's nice and long and narrow for an armrest.
Susan.
Yes.
There's no armrests on that chair.
That is exactly what went wrong with this project.
Oh, wow, that's a bummer.
So I bought all this extra fabric for no reason. And now I think I have extra fabric I'll never use.
What would you do different next time?
I would buy less fabric.
Would you buy a dining room chair with an armrest, or is that not in your budget?
I could do that, but it's not in my budget, and that's why I was redoing the chairs, and I could just scream.
Oh,